What's going on, guys? Back with another quick video. I want to talk to you about something super special today that I have been really excited about. Actually, I kind of surprised myself because I was wondering this morning about this and I started looking into it because I kind of forgot. But I want to talk to you about this bike, and it's been 1 year, one single year since I've had this bike. And it kind of blew my mind because I feel like the time flew by really fast. I looked up on my channel and I realized that I posted the video December 13th of last year of me taking delivery of the Gixxer. And I'm telling you, man, I looked at that video and I was kind of shocked because I was just like, holy crap, I don't even remember getting the bike in December. I don't know. I don't remember getting it in December, so I was like pleasantly surprised. So I started looking back at all the things that I've done with the bike since then and the year, and I'm telling you, a lot has changed. A lot has changed, and I'm really happy with the progress. And I'm actually surprised because I didn't do anything too crazy within the first year of having this bike, and I think that is a telling story. Not only because doing mods to your bike is fine, right? This bike really doesn't need much to enjoy it and have fun. Like sometimes people will go buy like a clapped out 600 or something like that, and they just do all this crap to their bike because it don't run right, it don't feel powerful enough, things like that. This bike, it doesn't need any of that, man. It is just fast, it's reliable, it works great, and there's really no complaints. I would say that on the tier list of different bikes, so if you were to go with like BMW S1000 RR or Ducati or MV or Aprilia, I think those bikes out of the box, out of the gate, are faster than the Gixxer. Out of the box, they're going to be faster. I think so. I think you're going to have something more comparable if you're comparing this to like a stock R1 or like an R1 or even a not a Fireblade, but CBR 1000, you know, the typical ZX-10s, things like that. I think they're more in line with those bikes as far as speed, but I think that the faster leader bikes are going to be your European bikes. So if you're looking for something blistering, super fast, I would say go with a German bike or go with a European bike. That doesn't mean that Suzuki is not faster or cannot be as fast as those bikes, because it can. Obviously, they exist everywhere. But I just think that in more terms of like out of the box, you're going to have a faster bike if you're going Euro, in my opinion, from what I have experienced. But I love this bike, man. It's fast. I got the M4 exhaust on there. I swore by it. I think my boy Dude Mungus just switched to an M4, which is dope. M4 is dope, and it's one of the cheapest brands that you can get compared to some of the other ones like Apokovich and all that stuff like that, Arata and things like that. Those are like upwards of like $2,200, you know, things like that for a full titanium system. Whereas I think the cheapest M4 titanium system is about $1,800, so it is cheaper, but you can also get like different stuff with them too. So go check out M4 for this bike. I think it pairs perfectly with the Suzuki Gixxer, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I think it pairs perfectly with it. But yeah, what have I done, man? We've done so many things to this bike that are kind of basic, you know what I mean? So I haven't done any, as far as performance wise, we've just gone with the DNA air filter, right? We got the tune. We didn't get dyno tuned, but we did get the flash. And I believe kind of honestly, the rest of the kind of stuff on there was cosmetic, besides the exhaust. We did do the full exhaust from headers all the way back down to the M4. With my specific bike, we went with aftermarket headers. I believe they were from Voodoo, because I got those off eBay for a really cheap price, about $300, and that's connected to the M4 exhaust. So Voodoo headers all the way to an M4 exhaust, and it works perfectly. Sounds great. and the pops and bangs, man, on this thing without the I didn't even add that on the tune because I thought it was going to be obnoxious. It's perfect the way it is without the pops and bangs. It pops and bangs normally. It just sounds really, really good. It's a really good bike. But anyways, guys, 1 year down, man, with the Suzuki, man, and I don't even know what I want to do next. I believe, honestly, we are going to probably, I think I want to work on the suspension. I want to work on the suspension with this thing. Let me turn it around. Yeah, I want to work on the suspension with this thing. I'm trying to really decide. I don't really know. We did some of the decals. I'm going to have to redo them. I didn't lay them on right away. But I honestly think what I want to do now is do the gearing. We want to do gearing and stay kind of subtle. And then I think, honestly, I'm still on the fence, man, because I want to stay stock wheelbase, but I think we're going to go ahead and just lower it a little bit in the front and get the lowering link for the bottom. And we're not going to stretch it, but we're going to definitely lower it and see what happens there. Because although I'm not super into racing, I definitely do want some better performance from it. The only other thing that I can think of that I have contemplated, that I've been contemplating as well, is we're going to get rid of the green tape on the rims, the reflective tape, but I'm trying to see how easy that would be to come up. But we're going to get rid of that. But rims, I have been looking at rims. These are heavy rims, right? These are heavy rims, and honestly, Core Moto, those Core Moto rims they look amazing. And I don't really know what color I want to go with it right now. I honestly kind of want to get away from black and go polished, something like that. Kind of match the forks on the front, since I don't have the double R version with the Showa shocks on it. So I kind of want to do that and make this thing a little lighter, man, because these rims are super heavy. I've seen plenty of videos from Chris Moore when he weighed in the Core Moto wheels versus the stock rims, and it's mind-boggling how heavy these rims are. So definitely want to get rid of those, change up the gearing, make this thing a little faster, and then just kind of keep tuning it, keep tuning it. Honestly, guys, I told you in the beginning, the BMW S1000RR was and is my dream bike. It really is my dream bike. I've always wanted it since 2012 when I first got my eyes on it. When I was stationed in Arizona, then I went to Germany. I almost pulled the trigger, but I didn't. And it's still my dream bike. I don't want to do too much to this bike. As far as like getting engine work done and all those things, because eventually, it's a big possibility that I might trade this thing in and get my dream bike. So I don't want to do too much to it as far as like taking away value from it by doing a whole bunch of mods, because when you trade in a vehicle or sell a vehicle, you never get that back at all, especially if you trade it into a dealership. They're not going to give you anything. Your best bet is to take all of that stuff off and then and sell it individually to try to recoup some of your money. So I don't want to do too much as far as like painting and things like that. I am going to change the colorway eventually, but I like it. We're going to get that green tape off of there and probably off the tail section, and then and see what we're going to do as far as with the colorway. But it's been 1 year, man, 12 months, and it is insane. This bike is fast. It is so fun. And let me tell you one thing that a lot of you guys may not know. You see, if you do it the right way, I've had this bike for a year. Now I started making content on the channel with my Riker and with my Harley. Not long before, because I was posting on my main channel that I do like my tech reviews and stuff on. I was posting up there because I was getting traction because I already have a setup over there, but I wanted to start a new channel. So when I started the YouTube channel just for specifically riding, it all kind of started around that same time. I started recording, doing little motovlogs before I even got the Suzuki. So I still have my Riker and I still have my Harley. So it's just wild, man. It's so wild. But what I will tell you is that if you take the creating seriously, the content creating seriously, you can record enough content, meaningful content that you like, enough content in a year that would possibly last, or that you could upload content to your channel for at least that amount of time. I've had the bike for a year, and I swear, with all the content that I have shot, I was looking at it again last night. I have a lot of stuff scheduled. I'm trying to do it really big. So you got to be consistent when you're posting the guys. So, my goal for the year was to get as much content, meaningful content that I like to shoot, and try to get everything scheduled out so I can have a little bit of breathing room, and you're not like just going crazy like, oh, I need to record, or when I ride, I just want to ride. You know what I'm saying? I hit the record button, but I never want to feel like, damn, I need to go record something today. I don't like doing that. So I have enough content scheduled, like all the way through next year, like through the summer, like through July. So, and like I said, I'm trying to upload a lot. So right now, the updated schedule is literally, we're uploading almost daily. The only day that we don't upload, and when I say upload, I'm talking about the social media, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is, TikTok. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So there's only one day a week that we're not getting content, and that is on Wednesday. So any other day, you're going to see content drop, and that's because whether it's in the form of shorts or long form content, it's going to be a combination of both. And that stuff is going on. Like I said, I already got that stuff ready all the way through like July of next year. So again, you guys can create, and you can get a good schedule down. This is what a lot of these guys that we watch here on social media, the fast lanes, the Ks, all that stuff. These guys do these things, you know what I'm saying? Those guys are a little bit bigger, they got people filming them and things like that. But you can really do it big if you organize your skill set, and organize yourself. You do it big. So let me know what you guys think. Like I said, content every day except for Wednesdays. And it's fun, man. I'm using the Pocket 3 right now, and this thing is dope. I like it. I love the Pocket 3. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think. What have you done in a full year? What have you done in a full year this year, 2024? Did you meet your goals? Did you have goals that you didn't necessarily, meet, that you set for yourself? What are you looking forward most and going into 2025? Are you looking for colorways? Are you looking for get a new bike? There's so many things out here, man, and riding is so fun. The season here is not completely over with yet. The season here is not over with. The riding season is not over with yet. Today it's raining. Today it's raining, but we ain't gonna get out there today. The roads are super slick. And with all the construction and shit, there's a lot of debris on the road, a lot of oil and stuff on the road. So we're going to keep it in today. And probably play some crew. Probably play some crew, man. So anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Let's ride.